What up, Maddlebees? Today we're gonna attempt to do a day in the life of our work days. Shelby's gonna go show you what she does, and then I'm gonna show you what I do. Today is actually a little bit different because I had gotten into the routine of waking up, going for a run, coming back, getting some breakfast in. This week I've been off of my routine, unfortunately. Work for me starts in about 30 minutes, so we're just gonna run downstairs and get some breakfast in because I have to get the day started off with breakfast at the very least, or I'm an unhappy camper. It is the most important meal of the day, like they say. I mean, I don't know how people go without eating breakfast, because that means you wouldn't have eaten in more than 12 hours. Here we go. Breakfast is officially on the stove and cooking. It's just oats. I'm really bad about walking away from it and just kind of letting it do its thing. Oats is actually something that I don't think I've ever burned, so there's that. On to the next step. It's actually going to be letting out the girls. I don't necessarily do this every day as part of my work day. It just someone has to do it. Shelby asked me to go let them out this morning, so we gotta make sure they get let out. Headed to go say good morning to them now. Dougie, Val. All right, the girls are out and ready for their work day, which the girls' work day just includes a lot of walking around the yard, pecking at whatever they find, and pooping a lot. The girls poop so much. Great little composters. Shelby already fed the cats. I don't know why, but the chickens eat the cat foods every now and then. Then we'll run back in here and check on our oats. Ooh, they're starting to boil. You love to see it. Grab a spoon, mash up that nanner. The oats are cooking on down, but while they're cooking, I also do one other thing before they're actually done. Is I go in here and I check on Shelby and see how her day's going. Babe, how's everything going? Good. Excellent. She's usually more chatty than this. There's usually lots of get out of the offices involved. She's choosing to be nicer today, so that's good.
I have no meat in the morning. You don't come in here every morning.
I come in here almost every morning, and then I give her a hug. There's the hug. And I say, I hope you have a great day, babe.
You try to make yourself sound all sweet. You're not always all sweet.
When? I'm always sweet. When am I not? Okay, that's enough for her. The oats should be done. I've done multiple things waiting on them to be done, so if they're not done at this point, I don't know what to do. We're actually on a time crunch. A way that I've kind of life hacked and made time around oats and showering is this little step right here. Very, very important part of the day. Also part of the lighting. I'm walking through the hallway with the light turned off. Since my oats just got done cooking and they're super hot, I leave them there to rest. Those are the oats resting. I'll be back for you. And then I actually go jump in the shower real quick. Now we're ready to start the workday. I made it to my desk just in time for my first consultation with our client. They actually let us know ahead of time, 2 minutes before the meeting, that they're not going to be able to make the meeting. First meeting of the day is actually canceled. If you all don't know, I'm in consulting, so we give a lot of people a lot of advice. They didn't show up today, so I get to enjoy my breakfast, and I'll also be going through some emails so I can get ready for today and make sure that I'm on top of everything. In my emails, they're typically a lot of action items, so I'll have to go through them one by one and see exactly what it is that I need to do. Then I'll do the action right and then continue on with the rest of my day until we have our next consultation meeting. These oats are also delicious. I could have put a little more milk though. They're a little dry, but good nonetheless.
Coming to you with not a complete face of makeup. Real cute. Yesterday, I had planned today to be a day that I film a work day in my life. And I woke up this morning sounding like this. And I thought, oh, I should take the day off. Usually when I'm sick, it's the only time I give myself a chance to be like, this is your body saying, take a fucking break, Shelby. But I can't do that today because I have a meeting at 9. I have my videographer scheduled to come over at 11. And I have another meeting at 3. And I have to get all those things done because we're getting so close to Christmas. I have to get ahead in order to be with my family for Christmas. So I was already losing my voice over the weekend, but I woke up this morning with a stuffy nose, and I'm pretty sure it's just my allergies. But regardless, I started thinking, okay, maybe I won't make a work day in my life today because I'm already gonna be having a lot going on top of feeling sick. But then I thought, honestly, this is the reality of being a YouTuber And so many people think that being a YouTuber is easy, and don't get me wrong, it is a very privileged job, and in many ways it is easy, but the unfortunate part of it is it's not like a normal 9 to 5 job. If you're sick, there's no way to take a day off. Things have to get done, and yes, you make your own schedule, but sometimes life gets in the way of that schedule, and so that is today. Like I said, I have a lot to do, so midway through my makeup, I decided, I guess I will show you what a work day in my life looks like, even if I'm sick. I don't think I'm sick. I think I just have allergies. I'm gonna finish getting ready, and in about 25 minutes, I'll see you for my first meeting. It's gonna be very interesting seeing what Madison records today, because I know she likes to be kind of private about her work. And also, look at this guy. Do you gonna be me today? You wanna take my meetings for me? I'd appreciate it. Tippy has his own pillow here, so he can be there anytime he wants. Anyway, I was just gonna tell you guys, I always multitask on my calls with my management team. So that's the first meeting I have this morning is my management team. I used to just have one manager. His name is Nick. You would have met him if you were subscribed to my secret newsletter. It's linked in the description. He was my manager for like a year, maybe more. He still is, and he might be on the call today. He was sick last week too, ironically. But I have a new one, Nina, who also helps me with stuff. So I think she'll definitely be on the call, and Nick might be there too. But anyway, I have meetings with them every Wednesday. Sorry, lots of emails. If I look at my email in the morning, I will not get anything done the rest of the day. Can't do it. So my meeting, I always multitask. I don't turn my camera on when I talk to them. I don't know, I'd like to have my life together someday where I feel like I can have my camera on, but I'm always getting ready, or I'm not getting ready, and then I look like death sometimes in the morning. So I usually don't have my camera on, and I multitask. I'm either doing my makeup, or in this case today, I'm gonna do my hair. And basically, we're just gonna go over all the emails that they've gotten for me, and like sponsorship offers we've gotten. And that might be an interesting part of being a YouTuber that I think a lot of YouTubers talk about, but I don't think people realize the amount of offers that come in is unbelievable. So when people tell you that they turn down a lot of deals, the ones that like you see took a lot of vetting and like thought and all that kind of stuff goes into it, it's very, very true. I mean, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody. But for every deal you see me take on not just YouTube, but also TikTok, Instagram, all that kind of stuff, there were probably literally 100 deals turned down. So basically that's what this meeting is going to be, them telling me what offers came in, us deciding if we do and don't want to do it, us deciding what the budget will be, when the dates would be good. We're already starting to schedule out for February, which is crazy. We'll discuss like concepts, we'll discuss all that kind of stuff. I'll let you hear a little bit of it. I don't want to put them on camera and not ask them, so let me do that, and then I'll show you.
Hi, Shelby.
Hi, Nina. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yes, how are you?
I'm good. Well, actually, I woke up this morning and I think I might be sick, but it's not that bad, so it's okay.
Oh, weren't we just sick recently?
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. What's happening to me?
I'm sorry, I thought it was 3:30 and then I just checked my calendar and I was like, oh no.
Now the meeting is over. My hair is curled. It's very flat to my head, but basically what I'll do in a little bit is just fluff it at the roots, and it'll also separate all the curls, and it'll look really great. I feel like before I was a YouTuber, I was like, what do you mean you have meetings with your manager? Like, don't you just need to say like yes or no to stuff? But like, we literally just talked for like a full hour about all the things I need to organize and figure out and all that kind of stuff. So like, let me just give you an example of what my to-do list is from them. So I need to go live with 2 different TikToks that I made for a brand. I need to figure out like what my posting dates, like the content's been approved, now I have to figure out when I'm gonna post it, because I personally don't like to post sponsorships too close together in between like unsponsored content, so I just need to figure that out. I have 2 integrations on YouTube left for the year for this other brand. So basically what I did with this, I'll just tell you, it's Pila. I signed a contract with them at the beginning of the year to do like X amount of videos in the year, and I have 2 more left, and I have 2 videos that I'm really excited to make for them, but I have to make sure that I get those done before the year is over. I got a really cool deal on TikTok with the Biden administration, which is kind of crazy. They had like a small edit to the video that I made for them, so I have to go back and edit that and then back down the line all over again. I have to send some analytics over from a couple campaigns I've done on Instagram. I have to give those numbers to my management, and then they give it to the brand. And then I need to like do some stuff with like connecting my socials to a platform, basically so my management can do that analytics stuff for me and I don't have to do it anymore. That'll be nice. So like another deal I did, I have to like make some edits within their platforms. That's like a good 2 hours worth of work that they just assigned me, which is not bad. I can totally do it, but today focus is mostly content creation. So I'm gonna do this stuff, but probably like after I take my break tonight, which you'll see how my day is structured. It's kind of weird, but right now it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna go fluff up my hair, and then I would normally sit down and make a YouTube video. Because I was out of town the last 2 days, I don't have one prepared just yet, so I'm gonna film tomorrow instead and plan for that a little bit later today. But I do have some TikToks planned that are really simple, literally like the ones that are literally like 10 seconds like trends. So let me just show you one. So it's this TikTok sound if you've never heard it.
Yeah, and can I also have the pumpkin one?
So it's that sound, and I'm just gonna do a couple of those because they're quick, easy to knock out before 11, which is when my videographer gets here. So I have an hour. Hopefully I can get like 3 to 4 quick TikToks done, and then I have like content that I can spread out so that the sponsored ones I have are not right next to each other, and there's also like funny ones and educational ones in between all that. So I need to put a different shirt on.
It's now 10 o'clock, which means that our video for today is about to go live. And what I do once our video is live is I go to Instagram and I'll post a picture for today. So that's what I'm doing right now. This one is the gingerbread house one, so I don't really put too much thought to my captions. It is what it is. I put something short and sweet and then I roll with it. All right, so the caption for this gingerbread competition post is gonna be the moment we've all been waiting for. Our gingerbread house competition is live. A big thank you to Brittany and Cameron and Allie for these lovely entries in the competition. They all creamed our entry, but we had such a good time participating in the competition. Click the link in my bio to check it out. Do a little location tag. All right, share, boom. And we're live. That is the post for today, and you know, just take like 2 to 3 minutes out of my day to kind of post that picture, because like I said, I've really been trying to think of a picture for every post that we're doing for Vlogmas. So now that that's live, roll right back into work.
Just in the spirit of being honest and transparent and doing a behind the scenes look at my work day, since that's what we're doing. This is also why my office sometimes looks insane with clothes. It's already starting to happen because I want to film like 4 TikToks in an hour, and so I always like mix up my outfit a little bit. Today I can wear this shirt like all day and just kind of change the top layer. That's kind of my plan, just so you guys know whenever I tell you like my office needs to be cleaned or organized, that's always why, because it gets crazy when I have to film. And let me tell you another behind the scenes secret, since we're doing a work day in my life. Behind the scenes kind of thing, I lost my phone. Sometimes I'll do trends like that TikTok trend I was saying with the pumpkin loaf. Sometimes I'll record them with absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do. Because basically the idea is that you say that sentence and you just react to it like, oh, of course. So sometimes I'll record those even if I don't know what I'm gonna put behind them yet, because I found that a lot of times it would stop me from getting anything done in a day if I felt like I didn't have the perfect idea already. And then one day I realized you don't have to have the perfect idea already. Just record it, come up with the idea later, but as you're like ready, get the TikTok recorded so that you can like give it more thought later. Now I usually use the mantle to hold up my phone because I don't have a proper tripod for it. That's actually, this is a great background for TikToks, but that's not the reason that I record right here. I do it because the mantle is the best place for me to put my phone. But for the pumpkin loaf TikTok, we don't really need a tripod. I'll just hold the camera. It's a one-shot thing, so a lot of times whenever it's just a one-shot thing, I'll record it like 10 times. Also because I hate the fucking blinds, I have to put them up. Hold on. Then we gotta get the angle just right.
Yeah, and can I also have the pumpkin loaf?
I'm so sorry, we're actually all out of our loaves this morning.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so that was like a literal 5-second TikTok, but it took me 15 minutes, like between the time of like setting up, finding the sound, trimming the sound, doing different takes, which is not a long time, but you wouldn't think that a 5-second TikTok really took 15 minutes. I mean, on top of me like having to think of the idea later, which I think as I was recording it, I think what I'm gonna put is like millennials and Gen Z asking maybe like boomers or the government, I don't know which one, for a sustainable future, maybe I'll say. And then when they're like we don't have any pumpkin loaf, it's gonna be like boomers. Well, back in my day, it wasn't a problem, or like some shit like that. I don't know. Something. I think I'm gonna do something like that. So that took 15 minutes, like not including also later that I'll have to think about what I'm actually gonna say, and then I'll have to actually think of a caption and all that kind of stuff. So that 5-second TikTok could take me like 30 minutes to an hour. I feel the need to tell you how long everything is taking me, because I feel like a lot of times, like I was a big YouTube consumer, watcher, whatever you wanna say, before I became one. And I used to be like, how time consuming could that be? Because it really doesn't seem that time consuming. I record my green screens on Instagram stories. and save them one by one. Moved you. Moved you. You are making my workday difficult, sir. You gotta, oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it! I need you to move over, please. Jasper is the most needy cat. So basically what I was able to accomplish is 2 TikToks. I still need to edit one, and I'll still need to like put captions and stuff on it. So really, I haven't completed any TikToks at all. I just started 2 of them. Look at this cat. Anyway, it's about 20 minutes until VNA is supposed to be here, and I really should go and round up like some of the things that we're shooting B-roll for, because it's for my Zero Waste Swaps for 2022 video, and I'm talking about a lot of different things. But I feel like they're all in the place where they need to be for us to film them. Like the stuff that's in my bathroom, we should go up to my bathroom and film it. So I guess I won't get the stuff together, but instead of starting another TikTok and possibly having to stop it when she gets here, I'm gonna just try to think of my caption or like the words to put for the pumpkin loaf TikTok. If this dude will get off of my phone, because he's literally now laying on my phone. Can I have my phone? Okay, sir, you really have to stop. I have to work. He's like, bitch, what? Dude, you're killing me. You're killing me. Jasper, you're killing me. All right, this is the video we got out of the first TikTok this morning. I finished it.
Something, love?
I'm so sorry, we're actually all out of our loaves this morning.
Okay, perfect.
I think it's pretty good. And that puts us 5 minutes till 11. So I don't know if that helps realize like how time consuming the shortest like piece of content is, but that's kind of what it looks like. And that's on top of the fact that like I have to stay up to date on TikTok to know what's trending, and the time, oh, it's so dark, I'm so sorry. But like the time that goes into just watching TikToks to even know what's trending is also like a weird work but also not work thing that I do. It's a little weird, but VNA will be here any minute, so I gotta figure out if I want to wear this for our shoot. I'll see you when she gets here. Ready and go. Whoa! Okay, got it. Good. Good work, team. Ready and go.
It's now 12 o'clock, so I try to take some time to myself and actually give myself a proper lunch. But Shelby's actually filming downstairs with her person that helps her film stuff, VNA. So I'm actually just gonna chill up here and take a nap. There's nothing better than getting a little nap in, maybe watching a little TikTok during lunch, and maybe I'll go get some food during a break after. But working from home, I do have the flexibility to go grab lunch when I have break. I also have the pleasure of having a bed right over here. So on breaks, I get to sprawl out and get a little R&R in before I head back from lunch and continue on with the rest of my day.
So we did some B-roll and stuff for about 2 hours. I talked about what B-roll is, but that's basically what VNA helps me with. She helps me film like the the video shots that go over me talking. So if I was talking right now and then we overlaid another shot, that would be called B-roll, and that's basically what she helps me with. We did a couple hours of that. And now here's a little bit of like, this is not a good habit that I have, but I know this about myself, that if I eat, I'm going to need to lay down for an extended period of time, unless I eat something super light, like maybe a salad. Eating like a full meal just really like is hard on my body these days. I don't know. I can't like continue to be super productive like I need to be if I eat a full lunch right now. So I might eat a salad in a little bit. Also, after like 2 hours of social interaction, I need a minute to myself, like to just lay here. I might like do a battle on Pokemon to just decompress, if you will. Not that it's like stressful hanging out with her, because she's actually really great, but it's just a lot of like, I have social anxiety. So I'll do that, and I'll meet back up with you if I do decide to eat. Lunchtime is over. I'm just gonna put a bowl cover on this so I can eat it later. Honestly, during lunch, my sickness got worse. Like I feel like I am really stuffy now, and I've sneezed like a gajillion times. I might be having allergies. I actually think I have a lot more allergies than I'm aware of, because fun little story. Once when I went to a doctor, because my nose is like fucked up. I can't really breathe right through my nose. It's part of the reason I can't run. And so back in the day, like literally years ago, I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor and asked them to like evaluate me. And they were like, yeah, you seem to have like blockage from like, you know, mucus. That's such a gross word. But basically he told me like, do you have pets? I said, yeah, I have 4 dogs. At the time I was living with my parents. And he was like, you're probably mildly allergic to them. And I was like, oh, can we do a test so we can find out? And he goes, well, if you're allergic to your dogs, are you gonna get rid of your dogs? And I was like, no, like they're not even my dogs, but no, I wouldn't do that. Like what? And he was like, well, then what's the point of testing you? So I feel like a lot of times when I travel, I'm exposed to other people's pets, and like maybe that gives me allergies. And in the past, when I know I was having allergies, I also lose my voice. And since I lost my voice this time, I think maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. But as this is progressively getting worse, I'm not gonna film things where I have to use my voice because it's just not gonna sound cute. Then I think I'm just gonna like take it easy. Maybe I'll do some video like outlining planning. That way I don't have to be on camera and I can just be in this sweatshirt, not worry about my weird voice being on camera. Just work on that stuff until 3 when I have a meeting with actually Levi. If you guys know who Levi Hildebrand is, it's not a meeting. We're just chatting about strategy and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna like take it easy until then.
That there was some tasty lunch. I forgot to get clips of it, but we ended up eating like marinara pasta with a nice salad, and it was delicious. I even made it a little spicy with some red pepper. It was so good. Eating lunch at my desk around 3 o'clock because YOLO, sometimes when you work from home, you just eat whenever. I actually get off in about an hour or so. It just depends on what else I have to do for today, which I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot to finish up roughly around that time. And then after that, probably just gonna go edit. I skipped working out today because, like I said, it's been hard for me to get back in my routine since we were busy this past weekend and it kind of threw me off. I usually like to get my fitness in the morning because after work is basically when I start my part-time gig of editing and filming and what have you for the vlog channel. I like to keep myself entertained. Always busy, always busy. So I finished editing that TikTok and I got my reusable napkins for my nose. These are by Marley's Monsters. We use these around the house all the time. I need to get set up for my call with Levi. And if you're wondering also why I'm taking this call with him, even though I'm sick, it's because I am so bad with my schedule, like with things in advance. Like I always know when work stuff is due, but I don't track my calendar like very well for things that are not associated with work. So like I told him I would meet with him 2 days ago, and then I realized I wasn't in town. That's when I was gone for Brittany and Cameron's graduations. I feel bad that I didn't meet with him when I told him I would, so I can't cancel with him again. But I'm vlogging today for VLOGMAS, a work day in my life. I'm showing like what I do on a work day. And I was like, I'm calling Levi.
Am I a part of your work day?
That's what I was like. I said, I have a meeting, but it's with Levi. I don't know if that counts, so. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off for you now. It's 4:20. I just got off the phone with Levi. It's really nice to talk to people who work in this space because it's such a weird thing. Like nobody really can relate to what you deal with on a day-to-day basis unless they do it. Does that make sense? Like having people constantly comment on your life or constantly trying to turn your life into content or running a business as like a millennial in general. Like he's obviously a white male, which is a little bit different for my situation, but there's just so much that goes into this as a job, and it's hard because really not many people understand what that's like. So anytime I get to talk to someone who does this for a living, like it's really good for me. But I think I'm gonna take a break now. We can go see what Madison's up to. Hopefully she's been vlogging for you and we can see what she's up to, see if she wants to get dinner. Did she maybe go on a run? Because I think she didn't go this morning. Maybe she did. I don't see her, but we'll go upstairs and see. My goal would be to take a break for the next couple hours, get to work on like outlining some videos, which will be all day tomorrow's day. Like that's all I'll work on is like content outlines, and then I will film on Friday like regular main channel YouTube videos. So tonight, oh Jesus.
I'm glad I got a good reaction for the camera.
I was telling them I was gonna come see. I was like, maybe she went for a run since she didn't go this morning. What's up?
I ate a cookie.
You ate a cookie.
Sometimes you just gotta take time for yourself to heal the body. I'm gonna go tomorrow though. It's gonna be good. I'll just take a little break.
Hey, I have no shame for you. Levi and I were just talking about what is the balance of things you do and don't share online, which is really interesting. Considering I'm vlogging when I'm working while I'm sick, like that's kind of a very personal thing, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, Shelby definitely doesn't get days off or PTO like a typical employee does. Sometimes you just have to push through, which is unfortunate, but she definitely does a lot of self-care days too, so that's good.
Yeah, you have to balance the good with the bad, because as much as I want to be like, oh, I don't get PTO, I also have a lot of freedoms in life that I wouldn't have otherwise, so, you know, it's a balance. What are the plans now? You want to hold this for me?
The plans now are to take a break. If you want to see what the real day in the life looks like, is probably going to chill before we start working on something in some way, shape, or form.
That's what I said. I was like, we'll probably chill for a couple hours and then it's like back to work. So that's a day in our work life. Well, I don't know. Should we vlog the evening? Because that's also work life.
I gotta edit and put this together for the evening, so probably not. But we could do an evening in our lives if you all are interested in that. So
the the work day and the work evening. It might sound a little bit toxic, I think, when we talk about how much we work, because I actually fight pretty hard against having like a really unhealthy work-life balance, but I also like reap so many benefits from having this job. So like you say, it's a balance. Don't come for me because we overwork ourselves.
I also feel like it's work that we enjoy, and it's not like we're really stressing ourselves out too much about it. Shelby used to work a lot, but then she kind of pivoted at the right time to hire other people to help her to make her work more manageable, and my work is definitely manageable, but then editing and vlogging on top of it, Shelby does a lot of the planning and like helps out with thumbnails and stuff, and editing is a lot, but it's still totally manageable. I'm not staying up till like 6 o'clock every day, every morning, and like not sleeping and stuff, so it's just what we like to do. Honestly, in my particular case, I'm like, what else would I be doing if I didn't vlog or edit or whatever?
Kind of how the vlog channel got its resurgence anyway, was like lockdown, and like what else is there to do? So, and then even when there is other things to do, we just vlog that. So yeah, I don't know. I really appreciate you guys watching this video and the channel in general. It gets us, like, it's like making home movies but with an audience.
I know, cool. It's very cool. I appreciate that we'll be able to go back and look at these, and we have these memories of like these years in our lives, and we've gotten to share them with you, and it's been a pretty cool hobby until I find my next hobby, because I love staying busy.
Maybe you'll make a video channel about that.
Maybe. But are we, ow, my arm is hurting. Swap.
Goodness. But I think that's gonna be it for us today. So until tomorrow, catch you later, Maddlebees.